It's in central Vietnam on the beaches around Da Nang, where once American servicemen went to relax during the Vietnam War, that the pace of development is at its most striking. It's where Neong Khan lives. The son of a local rickshaw driver, he works at the Nam Hai Hotel, earning a wage that was way beyond his father's dreams. Khan has worked all over the country and moved back home to join the Nam Hai.
I'm very surprised when I'm back here on the end of 2006. There's a lot of property, very big property in Hoi An.
Long stretches of the beach are enjoying a building boom as five-star hotels and celebrity golf courses scrabble for a piece of the action. Despite the economic uncertainties of the age, developers and the Vietnamese government see tourism as an economic win-win situation both for the country as a whole and for the locals.
Certainly with the golf courses, we'll bring in the more tourism. With the hotels that are coming up, it'll obviously bring in many jobs for the local people. I think as long as the country itself and the people keep pace with the development, then I think it will be a good thing for the country.
Tourism is often called the industry without smokestacks. Nam Hai's investors believe developments like theirs bring not only employment to local people, but can also enrich lives in other ways.
We started hiring 18 months before the resort opened. And the first thing we did is we put everybody into English language classes, that we actually ran in the sort of the shells and the first structures that were being completed at the resort. Tourism, if done the right way, I think can be one of these industries that has relatively benign impact on the environment, as opposed to the kind of impact that agribusiness, natural resource extraction, and manufacturing can have as comparisons.
But not everyone's convinced that a rapidly developing tourist infrastructure brings only benefits.
A lot of tourism ends up being developed in the most beautiful and most fragile places on Earth. So when they get overwhelmed by the numbers and by the development, you ruin the very things that people are going to see. And we have to find a way to prevent that from happening.
The Vietnamese government claim they understand the problem and can deal with it. But if tourism needs anything, it needs long-term planning. And some developers inside Vietnam are skeptical about the government's ability to plan ahead.
One of the biggest concerns I have here, is really the long-term sustainability of government systems. The Vietnamese are incredibly good crisis managers. However, their problem is longer-term thinking and planning things out somewhat more systemically.